Hello, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you are welcome. My name is Bise Akinwumi. If this is your first time tuning in, guys, you are welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for clicking on this video. Happy New Year to you. Happy 2024. It's my first video of the year 2024. And guys, as the title simply says, things I wish someone told me before coming to South Africa. So guys, I'm just sharing some of my experiences, something I wish someone has told me, or some things that I wish someone told me years ago before relocating to South Africa as a student. So I'm looking at it from the perspective of a student and if you're an expert. So come along and enjoy the rest of the video. So the first thing you need to do, like everybody says, research. You know, research is not new to you. You need to research where you're going, the country of South Africa, the city you're going, the province you're going, and the city you're going to be residing. You need to research about it, the people, the culture. I mean, what happens there, any negative news about that city, any positive news, what is going on, climate, weather, the food. Just look at it from a 360-degree point of view about that city you're going to. If you're coming in as a family, the suburb or the city where you'll be locating, the area where you'll be living, the schools there and the hospitals there, is there, you know, things that just matter to you, that you know are a priority for you as a family. Check it out in that community, check it out in that suburb, in that area that you'll be staying. So do a lot of research about that country. Do a research about that city that you are coming into in South Africa. I mean, it will give you an expectation. You know what to expect. You know what not to expect. You'll be surprised maybe when you get here, and there's certain things you've read about that you'll not be surprised about when you come into the country. So give that give a research a detailed one. Make sure you really conduct a research about the city you'll be staying here in South Africa. Going into my second point, which is having a 6 month to a year plan. So you are coming into SA as an expat, for example. Have a 6 month plan. Okay, I've gotten housing and my kids, the school they're going to stay. And if you're coming as a single person, 6 year plan, do I need medical insurance? Am I someone who gets sick in a new country? Or do I need any form of medical, like I said, medical insurance? Do I need, obviously you need a bank account. If you're coming as an expert, means you're working. I know which banks do I need to use? If I'm going to be leasing a rental, do I want a year lease, a 6 month lease? You need to have a plan how your life will play out when you come into the country. So have a plan, have an idea. This is what I need to do. First, get a housing, or an housing that some housing comes with prepaid electricity, some come with the billing together with the rental. So just make your research which one will work for you. If you're coming in a family, the community where you're staying in, are my kids going to be finding a good school around there? Am I choosing the right location to live in? You know, all of the things you need to consider if you're coming in as a family, or if you're coming as a single person. If you want to study, which other schools are here in SA? If you're working, would you like to study? Just have a plan for your life for a 6 month to 1 year. These are the things I would like to do, or the goals I'd like to achieve while in the Republic. It goes a long way. My third point is something you really need to consider. If you're coming as a family, if, for example, your wife got a job here, a good job, and you all are relocating, it's a beautiful country, you love the vibe, Africa, South Africa, you know, you're going to love in SA. Is your spouse able to work? Is one of the things you need to consider. Is your spouse, like I'm repeating this question, ask yourself, is my spouse able to work in the Republic? So are you able to get a job for your spouse before you get into the country, or will you start looking for a job when you get into South Africa? And be aware, getting a job in South Africa can pose its challenges, because there are a lot of people also looking, who are locals, who are also looking for a job. And if you're coming, except you're coming with scarce skills or skills that are really in demand and you have the expertise to deliver, then that's a different ball game. But if you're coming, a spouse for a job and the other spouse is just coming along with you as a dependent, you need to ask those questions. Those are real questions. Am I going to get a job? If you're a 9 to 5 person from your previous country or from your own country, are you going to get a job here as soon as you come into South Africa? Because coming as a dependent or on a spousal visa, that kind of permit doesn't allow you to work. If you are coming as a spousal, if you're coming on a spousal visa or you're coming as a dependent, you may not get a job because those employers will also want a valid work visa for your spouse. So you need to ask those questions. How are we able to navigate such challenges? If we get you and my spouse works, she doesn't want to be an home executive and she's a 9 to 5 and she's building a career in her home country, or how are we going to navigate this? So is it that she wants to stay back in your country, work from there, and visit your spouse who is relocating, who got a job here, or you all are coming together as a family? Because some families don't like to be separated. Do you want to come together? And those are the questions you need to ask yourself. Is your spouse able to get a job? And are your kids able to get into school with a dependent visa? You need to find a school before you get into the Republic. What are the requirements? You need to know what kind of permit would my children need to get into school. What visa would they need? What medical insurance should they be on? What fee school that you would like your child to go to? You need to also find that out. So those are questions you need to ask yourself before packing your bags and coming into SA. Point number 4, if you are a professional, I would strongly advise that you join a professional body. It helps and builds your career. I think when joining a professional body validates your skills. It helps you know more about the industry trends, you know more about the insights, the economic landscape of the country that you're in, and what is happening in South Africa if you join your relevant professional body. So don't just come into the country as an expat and then you leave it that as it is, and you don't want to join a community, join a professional body, volunteer in your professional body if it's possible. That will really help you. Should you ever need to renew your permit or look for other options or other opportunities out there, I think that can really give you the progress or the stepping stone to really go out there saying that you're part of this professional body and this is what you've done. It helps you as an expert or as an individual in general. A bonus tip. Something I wish someone had told me before coming to South Africa. Be open-minded. So guys, it may sound like, yeah, but I'm serious. When you can get into South Africa, it's a different ballgame. Be open-minded. Be open to learning. Be humble. Listen. Just take a lot in. Let the culture, the people, integrate yourself into that, into the people, our friends, go out. Live your life. Don't just be stiff-necked and do the things the way you are used to doing it, or the way your culture, or the way you do things. Be open to learning. So guys, for me, I learned the language. There's so many things I can say now in Zulu that honestly I wouldn't have known if I am not, or if I wasn't open-minded. So the greetings, greeting people in Zulu, Sawubona, when they greet you Sawubona, you say Sawubona back. Sawubona njani, ngiyapila wena. Greet people, learn. And if people greet you, you don't understand what they say, be polite to say you don't understand. And I'm sure South Africans are nice people. They will explain what they mean, or they will greet you in English. So Dumelang, Sawubona, Asambeni, Lambile. Guys, it's a whole lot of one lines that I know, and I just put it into my English. So when I speak and I just tell my colleagues or friends, Sambeni, I want to say something and people are leaving, Ambagashle, just learn what it means and go with the flow. Pick lines. You just, when people are having a conversation, you can actually know what they're talking about when you take the time to listen to what people are saying, or you take the time to listen to what people or you take the time to know what a few words mean. When people have conversations, you would know what they're talking about. So that has really helped me a great deal. So, and I hope it helps you as well. Be open-minded. Now, last but not the least, on what I wish someone had told me before coming to South Africa is keeping up with the immigration laws. Guys, immigration laws in SA. Yeah. Like this, today, it can be like this. The next day, no, not the next day. The following year, it can be different from what you knew or what you thought was happening. So you need to keep up with immigration law because you just need to know what is going on in this country. So this is not to scare you as an expert. If you're visiting, if you're a tourist or you're a student, you just need to know what is going on. Things change quite often, and with a whole lot of backlog that we have with recent applications over the years, recent years, it's been a whole lot of pushing forward of applications and renewals, and it's just a whole lot. Just know what is going on regards to immigration law. You want to be up to date with what is relevant to your industry and to your skills and to your family. So with that being said, I hope you find these points valuable, or you have picked one or two things that you believe would help you transition into your journey into SA very smoothly. And I wish you all the best if you are coming into SA anytime soon. And yeah, like I said, I wish someone had told me to do some of these things before coming to SA. It would have really helped my journey. But anyway, I'm here and I'm sharing this with you. All the best, and see you on the next video. Bye.